Hello, welcome to the Q. It is Operation 20th Corps, U.S. turn number 20. And we've got 81 for our our spending. We're going to finish the 4 heavy battleships. We're going to finish the carrier that we fast built, so that'll cost 6. We're going to lend-lease Britain a fighter, 2 transports in Portugal, an infantry upgrade, and then a militia. No, they're going in 2 different spots, since I got the white cube there. We're going to build another rocket in London. In San Francisco is going to be an attack transport, an advanced artillery, and we are going to fast build to stage 2 another carrier, heavy carrier. So that is our purchases. Our tech will roll and doesn't really be exciting. We need a green. All right, so let's roll these. These are the 7 techs. And we got 3 of them. How exciting. So the only one we didn't get was yellow, which is airborne. That would have been helpful. So radar. Oh, radar's finished. Oh, that makes our carriers a little nicer. No, anti-sub warfare. Not that there's any subs. There's only 1 left. And mechanized infantry, which I see is already finished, so who cares? It's double finished then. So here's our 8s. Take away the green dice, and we get 1. Nope, we get 2. Yellow and white. So logistics and heavy armor. Logistics go. Oh wow, we might finish that. Heavy armor goes to 3. So that is one heck of a tech game, but it is turn 20, so that kind of takes away from that excitement. We've got 1 combat here on the Europe side, so we'll go ahead and do that here before we go to the Pacific. So this heavy strategic bomber comes out of Gibraltar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to carpet bomb Azerbaijan. I think that's how to say it. So that will be 5 at 2. And let's do that while we're here. And we get 1. So that will be 1 of the 2 infantry. And then we got a movement of 2 left. We're going to go back to Syria because that doesn't, I'll leave that there to signify I've already moved it. So let's grab the dice tray. We're going to reach across the board. I've already set up Japan on the defenders board, but here's what the U.S. is bringing. And we'll put it on this task force marker here. So I got 4 transports here in the Caroline Islands. 2 of them are attack transports. So that's 1 advanced artillery and 1 regular artillery. They get to fire in the first round. The remaining units, so that should be a total of 8, will be a regular artillery and 3 infantry and 2 marines. So the 2 marines will get boosted by the attack transports. Then these here are regular. I'll put them across the bottom. And then this comes in on the second round. We got a transport here in Singapore. He'll come over 1, 2. It's just 2. All right, so he'll come in there as well. He's going to drop off a marine and an infantry. And finally, we have an attack transport here in Marshall Islands with an infantry and an attack or advanced artillery. So that'll get the fire. All right, so that is that. In this C zone here, I'll just stack up 3 attack transports, 3 regular transports. And this whole Navy from P-46 will come over to P-43. Now, looks like the Britain already eliminated Guam, huh? Maybe? Except I already said I moved them over there. So how many did Britain get, I wonder? How many hits did they... Well, what? None? Seriously? All right, well, that sucks. So from the Caroline Islands, we have an air base. So we've got a strat bomber, heavy strat bomber, He'll have a movement of 6 left. We got a jet, 2 fighters, and a tactical bomber. They'll come over. They'll have a movement of 3 left. And off of the carrier is 2 more jets. And they go 1, 2. They'll have a movement of 3 left. So this is our attacking force. And I'll just reach over there as opposed to walking with it and spilling it. Then I've got all the bombards laid out on the board. So that is attack number 2. Attack number 3 will be up here in Attu. We got to relieve the Japanese force there that's just minding the island for us. So we got 1, I guess if you see it, it's better. 1 attack transport comes out of Midway with a regular artillery and an infantry. I don't have any Marines there. So it'll come up 1, 2, 3 into P4, and they'll drop those 2 guys off. We are going to have a heavy cruiser, 2 heavy cruisers from P29. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 as well. They'll do bombard. Off the carrier will be a fighter from P29. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll have a movement of 1 left. And our medium bomber from San Francisco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it'll have a movement of 1 left. And both of those will land on this heavy carrier in P4. And that's attack number 3. I think that's it. These markers. Yep, that marker. All right, so that was it. We've done attack 1. Let's do attack 3 here. We'll save the big attack for last. So we got 2 bombards at 2. Actually, I think it's at 1. Oh, no, it's still at 2, but it is mountain territory, so it doesn't matter. That battle's over. I brought all that crap for nothing. Who knew? All right, so the fighter lands on the carrier, as does the medium bomber. And we're ready for the Doolittle raid on the next turn. All right, all that's in P4. And that's in Kiska there. All right, so now that's the dead. Let's get those over there out of the way. Let's clear the dice tray. And we got to put out our forces here. So we're going to have first strikes at 4, 2 of them. And 1 at 3. I don't think Guam is mountainous. Let's look at it. It is not. All right, so we'll have 2 Marines that are boosted to 3 because of the attack transports. And we'll have 3 infantry boosted to 3 because of the 3 artillery pieces. So these 2 Marine and 2 infantry will be at 2. That comes in round 3. We have a 7 for the tactical. We have 5 at 2 for the carpet bombing. 2 fighters at 6. 3 jets at 8. And these are our bombard dice. All right. I think we are ready to roll. So we'll start off with the bombarding dice. This is the 2. Is it 2? I thought it was 3. It is. I need another green dice. All right. So 3 at 1 for the heavy cruisers, and they're knocked down because of the fort. Oh, that would have been a hit. All right, so they fail. Next is the 3 heavy battleships, or no, the 3 regular battleships at 3. So we get 1. All right, so we get 1. It'll be one of their artillery. Now we got 4 heavy battleships at 4. And there's 2, so that cleans out the Japanese artillery. Now we've got a regular artillery at 3. And then 2 advanced artillery at 4. Oh, wow. So the 3 Japanese artillery are the first strikes. they in turn get first strikes back at us. So put that over there. So we got 3 Japanese artillery at 3, and they get nothing. Then we've got the fort here, 2 dice at 5. And they get 1. So what will we lose? We'll lose one of these lowly infantry guys. All right, so that's it for the first strikes. So we got 3, they got 1. So off to a good start. Next up, let's do our carpet bombing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at 2. We get 1. Now we got a Marine and an infantry, and they're both at 2. There's 1. That's how you roll dice, you know. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 infantry boosted and 2 Marines boosted by the attack transports. So that'd be 5 at 3. There's 1. All right, well, I spoke too soon. Next up, we got, no, those already fired. 2 fighters at 6. Oh, man, I did spoke too soon. Tactical at 7. And it has a target select if it gets there. It does, oh, my gosh. 3 jets at 8. I cabbaged 2. So that is 5 total hits. That'll be the 3 AA, the militia, and 1 of the infantry. All right, so the 3 AA fire. And do I? Yeah, I do. So that'll be 9 at 3 on the aircraft. There's 1, 2, 3. Ouch. So obviously this guy's done for the battle, so we're going to take him. And we'll take the 2 fighters. All right, so that's it for the anti-aircraft. So we've got a militia at a 4. Miss. Then we've got, what is that, 10, 13. So here's 5. So this will be at 6. 1. All right, here is, well, it's only 4. Here's a second 5. Oh my gosh, this is too exciting. All right, so now they have 3 left. Oh my goodness. They got 3 hits. So we'll lose 3 infantry. And we'll slide that Marine over to boosted. All right, so round 1 is done. And there is quite a pile of devastation. That's the Japanese side, and this is the American side. All right. So now round 2, this artillery comes on board, which will, the attack transports bonus is over, but the artillery bonus is back on. So we have 4 artillery, 4 infantry style units, and the planes left. The fort is gone, and these guys go down to 4. All right, so round 2. We have, we can do them all together now, it doesn't matter. 6 at 3. I see only, 2 hits. All right, so there's 2 hits. Now we've got 2 at 4 for the advanced artillery. They miss. We got a 7. Oh my gosh. And then we got 3 8s. The 7 was the tactical bomber. 2. Dang gummit. So we only get 4 this time. So we'll take 4 infantry off. All right, so we've got 10, 12 back at us. So let's do 2 rounds of 6. So there's 1. So we need another dice. Here's the second round of 6. There's 1, 2. So we lose 3. We killed 4. So we'll lose Infantry, Marine, and a regular artillery. And 4 Japanese infantry go off. So they are down to 8. Can we clean it up in this round? No, we can't. We're not going to get all 8 hits. So we've got 3 at 3 for the artillery and 2 Marines. Round 3. There's 1 hit. And 2 at 4 for the advanced artillery. Oh, there's 2 hits. Okay. Tactical hasn't hit yet at a 7. Still hasn't hit. 3 jets at 8. 1, 2. Dadgummit, I always get a 9. So we got 5. So that will be that, and there'll be 3 left. All right, so 8. So we'll do 2 rounds of 4. And these are at 4. There's a hit. And let's add a dice. And there's a hit. So now we'll lose the regular artillery and 1 Marine on our 2 hits. They are down to 3. And let's go. We've got a 3 for our Marine and the advanced artillery, which will be the advanced artillery would be the green dice. And they're at 4. So we got nothing there. All right. Tactical bomber. Hey, finally. 1 hit. 3 jets. So by theory, I should have a 9 and 2 hits. Nope, 3 hits, finally. So that is the end of the battle. They got 3 back at 4. And they get 1. So we're going to lose an advanced no, we'll lose the Marine. At this point, we don't have enough for those transports anyway. All right, so we take Guam with 2 advanced artillery. And the significance is that gives the U.S. a victory condition, a victory objective. A lot of casualties, though. But the key here is both sides took casualties. So these 4 planes have the option of landing on the carriers. We're going back to the Carolines. I think we'll just land them on the carriers that are in C-Zone P43. So tactical and 3 jets land on these carriers. And those jets aren't magnetized, so that's a problem. That's the end of that glorious battle. I think I don't have a ton of movement over here. I've got a attack transport here in P25 is going to strategically naval move 4. So 1, 2, grab 2 infantry, 3, 4, go in port here in the Marshall Islands. Oh, that light carrier or light cruiser didn't really go anywhere, did it? I think it'll go up north here also into, I think that's P4 with all those ships. I think that's it for this side for non-com. All right, so we landed our heavy strategic bomber in Syria. We've got a fighter here in Upper Egypt, which was just going to go up to Lower Egypt, which I think that British fighter was going to go to, but haven't heard yet. Next up, we've got this tactical bomber. He's in the dive position here. And this medium bomber will come out of Portugal. 1, 2, 3, 4 into southern England. This attack transport comes out of port into A35, grabs an infantry, advanced artillery, 1, 2, 3, and goes into port here in northern England after dropping the infantry and artillery off in northern England. All right. Next There's an attack transport in A44. It's going to grab an infantry and an advanced artillery. 1, 2, 3. It goes into port in southern England, dropping off the attack or the advanced artillery and infantry in southern England. I was going to move that guy, but now I'm not. This jet is coming out of southern England. 1, 2, 3, 4 into Portugal. And let's see. The battleship in A44 is going to go in port in Portugal there on the border of A35 and 44. The destroyer in A44 is coming up to A35. These two destroyers from M2 will come over 1, 2 up to A35. And, oh, we got this transport here. Let's see. How was I going to do that? I think I was just going to come out of port here in Gibraltar, grab an infantry, advanced artillery, and drop them off into Portugal. And then what do I have there? Building. Okay, so then it's in A44, dropping off in Portugal, and it goes back in port here in Gibraltar. This transport that was lend-leased to us will just come 3 spaces from A25. 1, 2, 3, and it will go in port here in Portugal on that borderline. And I believe that is it. I've got a destroyer I could move, but I'm not. I'll just leave it there. So cash stays the same, and it is 69 plus 12, so 81 for next turn. Did I save one last turn? Why is 1 there? I don't remember. Oh well. Before I place units and do a recap, let's roll the dice. The game ends at a 6, so let's see what we got. Britain did take away something from Russia, so that drops them to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just took away Kido Butai, so that drops them to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the Allies did gain 1. Where's a U.S. roundel? We gained Sphere of Influence. All right, so that puts the Allies at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6, the game ends, the Allies win. Let's roll that dice. My tray, though, is way, way over here. So we're going to make you wait. Let's see. What is the dice? What is the roll? Game over. That is it. So I won't place my goods. I won't read off my I'm trying to think what it's called. My forces. There's a word there. Unless I've got something wrong, I'm pretty sure that's the game. Well, I sure would be embarrassed if I had something wrong there, but as I'm looking at these open ones, I don't see anything that they have, the Axis. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, if I'm wrong, you'll see me for turn 21, but I'm pretty sure that's the game. So a well-fought game. In reality, the Axis probably should have won it last turn with the dice roll. It just wasn't in their favor. We are close to being in problems here with Russia. Japan could easily tie us up for next turn. So this was really our only real shot to win. outside of a Russian failure here in this attack, which isn't next turn. It's 2 turns away because they can't blitz into a fortification. So we did have some time to get in front of Russia there. So, and I think we'll have a decent force there that's built up. So that is the game. Thanks for watching. It's been fun. We already have another game planned. I'll be kicking that one off. I'll be playing Germany and Italy. And I don't recall the rest of the people. I believe, here's what I'll do. I know that my teammate playing Japan will be Global War Enthusiast, so we'll be teamed up again. And ironically, teaming up for the Allies will be Bruce playing the Commonwealth nations and Panzer J doing the USA. And then returning, I believe, is Sergeant Shellhole. I couldn't think of the second word. He'll be playing Russia. I'm not sure if he's ready to go or if Rich will start him off. But we will see later. Look for that announcement. I don't anticipating it starting here for, I don't know, maybe another week. Who knows? I might get crazy and kick it off on Sunday. Well, I got a football game on Sunday, so I got a big game of the year. So we'll see you within a week with the next game. Thanks for watching.